Hello, everyone. Welcome. I cannot believe what I'm about to say right now, but happy first Halloween decor haul of the season. Woo! I cannot believe that it is officially the best time of the year. And I have such a good decor haul in store for you all. It definitely is gonna be one of the biggest decor hauls that I've ever done, and I am so happy with the pieces that I've found, and I cannot wait to share them with you. So, if you want to see what all I've picked up so far, make sure you stick around. And we're back. Thank you all so much for joining me again. I am so happy to have you. Today, we are going to be doing our first Halloween decor haul of the 2026 season. And I am just beside myself with so much excitement. It literally is bursting at the seams because I have so many good pieces that I want to talk to you guys about. And it just feels so good to finally be kicking off the Halloween season. And thank you all so much for joining me. I promise I have a very spooky, magical video in store for you. So, before we get too far along in this video, I do want to give a quick disclaimer. I am currently filming this video at an ungodly hour at night because we have no heat in we have a lot of heat in our house right now. We have no AC in our house right now. And let me tell you guys, if it looks like I'm going through it, it's because I am. I very much am. Alex and I have been without AC this entire day. And it's a gloriously hot day in August. And unfortunately, the maintenance team is not going to be able to get out here until tomorrow. And with that being said, there's going to be a lot of moving parts happening tomorrow and a ton of people in the house. So with that in mind, I couldn't really film tomorrow. So I had to get this out. Well, I had to get this finished today. And here we are. It is an ungodly hour. It's not even technically the night anymore. It's probably morning at this point. And we are in here with no AC, and it is a blast. So, if I look a little bit like the Crypt Keeper, I apologize. It's just because we have no AC. I literally have to film a little bit, and then I have to cut the video, and then blast myself with a fan. I have a fan that's right here. I wish I could have it going right now, but I know that it would create some interference and background noise in the video, so I don't want that, especially for our first Halloween decor haul of the season. So, I hope you'll bear with me, but that is not going to stop us from celebrating the season to its fullest with a very strong Halloween decor haul to kick off the season. So, without further ado, I kind of just want to dive into this. We have a lot of pieces to talk about today, and I don't want this video to take too long. So, I kind of want to just dive into it. Okay, so I don't even know where to begin. There is so many spooky goodies sitting around me right now. It's kind of like I always get a little bit overwhelmed at the start of the video just because I kind of don't know where to start. But I usually try to start with like my least favorite things and then work up to my absolute most favorite exciting piece to talk about. All of the pieces here today are going to be, really cool and exciting pieces. So just know that. But we'll start with these. I went and picked up some new candles this year. And the one that I'm about to show you is actually a candle from Target, I believe. Yes, from the Target Threshold line. It's just this Honeycrisp apple, or apple cider candle. And I love the scent of this candle. This is just fall in a candle, and I'm sorry for the glare of the ring light, but this is just absolutely glorious, you guys. You can pick this up at Target in their Halloween threshold, or sorry, not their Halloween threshold, but their Target threshold line. And I absolutely adore this scent. It is probably one of the best candles. Oh my gosh, it's so good. It is probably one of the best candle scents that I have found in a while. So if you ever shop at Target, I would highly recommend this scent just because this is literally fall in a bottle. And I look for a scent like this every single year. The Honeycrisp apple scents, because I know Bath and Body Works has a Honeycrisp apple scent as well. And I always am a sucker for these kind of candle scents, just because they truly, truly bring the season to life when you light them in your home. And I just can't get enough of it. And the scents last for a long time in these. They're very crisp. They're very kind of almost like a spicy scent. It's mostly apple, I would say. And to me, apples are the smell of fall. That's just my personal opinion. For some reason, the smell of apples always remind me of autumn and fall and Halloween. So I have to pick up a candle like this every single year. I picked up this guy for... Oh, I don't see the price on here. I'm so sorry. I don't remember what the price was on this guy. But it wasn't an arm and a leg. I feel like it was less than $15. Probably way less than that. So, picked up this guy. Absolutely love it. Moving right along. Also, with the candles, I kind of got to explain this. I picked up some amber candles. The glass of the candles is an amber color because I really leaned heavily into an amber theme in one of my displays above my kitchen cabinets. And I'll go into more on that in just a little bit. But from the Target threshold line, I picked up this guy. And I don't think this is technically a fall scent. It's just amber and cedar. But the reason I'm showing it is because it is the amber glass. And in my opinion, amber is definitely a fall color. And I usually see these kind of candles come out in the fall time. So it may not scream Halloween, but it definitely is of the season. So I figured it had its place in this decor haul. This one, I think I do have the price. No, I'm so sorry. I don't have the prices on any of these. I don't know why. But I do like the scent of this one. It smells really good, honestly. I don't even know how to describe it. But it's one of those flicker flame candles. So if you see the wicks in there, these kind of flicker and spark a little bit, kind of like a campfire. I love these kind of candles. I didn't even know these were a thing until like maybe a year and a half ago. I guess I was like living under a rock, but I love these kind of candles. I wish that they would make fall candles like this. Or actual Halloween candles, I should say, like this. I've yet to find one, but if you can find one with these kind of wicks, they're definitely worth it. So I picked up this guy. I don't remember the price, unfortunately, so I do apologize. All right, so also with the Target threshold line, I picked up another one of the amber glass flicker flame candles. This one is rose and cedar. It's a really good scent. I don't know how to describe it. It honestly reminds me of... Do you know how it smells when you walk into a Pottery Barn? When you go into Pottery Barn, they have a certain like cologne or something. It smells expensive. That's the best way I can describe this scent. It smells expensive and fresh. And I love that. I think that is a lovely smell, but Rose and Cedar is the brand of the candle, or the name of the candle. Love these amber glass candles. They are great for fall time. And finally, I just want to show you one more candle that I got. Also the amber glass. I picked up this guy, and this is again from the Target Threshold line. This is Leather and Embers. I never would have imagined that would be a smell that smells good, but apparently, you know, here we are. It does smell good. All of these scents of these Target Threshold candles are really good. And the sad thing about these candles, for me at least, is I should just go back and buy some more, but I unfortunately won't even get to really burn these, because funny enough, I bought these candles to be used as pedestals for my all year round kitchen display that I have. You would be surprised at how hard it is to find pedestals. like I would go into stores and I'd be like, "Hi, do you sell any pedestals like for candles?" And people would look at me like I had lobsters crawling out of my ears. It was surprisingly hard. So eventually, after going to like 5 or 6 stores and having no luck, I bought some candles. And these are they're being used as pedestals up on my kitchen cabinets. All right, moving right along. So that leads me to the rest of this collection that I'm about to show you. So like I said earlier, I really leaned heavily into the amber glass for a specific Halloween collection that I bought this year. And I bought this collection with the intent to use it as all year round decor. And you'll see what I mean. It's glorious, and it absolutely translates to, you know, all year round decor. It's a beautiful collection. So from Michael's, actually, I bought quite a few things. So I picked up, we'll start with this guy. I picked up this guy. Look at this, you guys. This is a amber glass potion bottle, and it is absolutely glorious. Again, I'm sorry if the ring light is making that hard to see, but okay, there we go. But you see this beautiful artwork that is on the front of these amber glass potion bottles. It is absolutely beautiful. I just love these, and I believe this actually open, or maybe it doesn't. Does it not open? You know, I don't think that opens, and I'm not going to try to break it. I thought that it did, but I guess it doesn't. But I love these. Again, this is currently being used as all year round decor for me. It sits up on my kitchen cabinets. I bought 3 of these actually, and this big one, it retails for $16.99. And I love the amber glass. It's just absolutely stunning. But I bought 3 of these potion bottles from Michael's. This was their Conjuring Nightfall line. And this line, you guys, this line was so good. It was so good. It had no business being that good. It took all of my money. But anyways, I also got this smaller one. It's absolutely beautiful. And again, it's just got this beautiful artwork on the front of it there. To me, it's just stunning. And it just screams like a witchy aesthetic, and I absolutely live for that. This one just says Essence of Marigold. So it's got all these like witchy kind of potions, names of potions on there. This smaller one retailed for $14.99. And then I think I got one more. Yes, I did. So I got this one. This is Elixir of Sage. And it's just this is the smallest one out of the 3 that I got. And these, and just look how beautiful that is. I love the packaging of or not packaging, I guess, but the labels on these. They're just like on another level. And I'm a sucker for amber glass. I just think it is so hauntingly beautiful and magical. But got this guy, picked this one, the smallest one up for $9.99. Love this. And as I mentioned earlier, these 3 little potion bottles, they sparked a whole storm of items that I purchased afterwards. So I then went ahead and purchased quite a few amber glass items because I really wanted to lean heavily into the amber glass above my kitchen cabinets, because I did a whole display with this Conjuring Nightfall line. I went all out for it, and I did a whole display up on my cabinets. It was glorious. I've actually been having these already displayed on my kitchen cabinets this whole time, just because I couldn't wait. And it's such a good display. It looks so good. I think I'll make a video on it at some point. But I definitely wanted to show you guys these pieces, so I took everything down. But to lean into that amber glass theme that I had going, I went and bought a few more amber glass pieces. Like I got this amber glass bottle. This I just got at my local hobby store, and I love this guy. It's just this big canteen bottle, and it's, of course, amber glass, so it matches perfectly. At the local hobby store, I picked this up for $9.99, and this does say on the tag here that it was fall. It was fall decor. So like I said, if you're ever looking for a good way to kind of, add some filler to your fall displays, amber glass. Amber glass is the way to go. So I got this guy, also leaning into that amber glass theme. I'm losing my place here. So I got that. I got this smaller one right here. Just another canteen bottle. It is, again, the amber glass, just a little bit smaller. This one from my local hobby store said that it retailed for $7.49. These prices are way better than Michael's. And then I think those are all the canteen bottles. But just because I really wanted to lean into that amber glass theme, I also went out and purchased these guys. These little amber glass vases. And these, I love these. I didn't even know these were a thing, but they are glorious. I absolutely adore these pieces. They're kind of hard to hold at the same time, but I absolutely adore these pieces. I didn't know that they made amber glass vases, but now I do, and I'm absolutely obsessed. So I picked these guys up. I have a smaller one too that I'll show you. This guy, oh, I don't have the tags, so I'm so sorry. I don't remember how much these retailed for. So I'm gonna set those down. These tied into that amber glass theme beautifully, like beautifully. I was so happy with how it turned out. All right, and then I also, just really quick, I'll show you, I picked up this little guy. They even had a tiny little amber glass vase, and I'm all about it. But anyways, got these guys, love these guys. These really, really kind of brought that theme together. Okay, moving right along. So I've talked about all my amber glass pieces. I guess that means that it's time to talk about... Alright, I'll talk about this guy. So, from that Conjuring Nightfall line at Michael's, I also picked up this guy. And look at this, you guys. This is just an absolutely stunning decor piece. It's just like an Edgar Allan Poe kind of inspired piece. It's just a storybook, and I think it is actually one of the Edgar Allan Poe poems. So it's called The Raven, and it's just absolutely beautiful. I love the detail that goes into this. I love the imagery of the crow. This right here is actually fabric, which is just such a nice touch. And it even has some texture on the, like the spine and the cover of the book, which is just so, so beautiful. Oh, and this is also lacy right here. It's actually like real lace right there. This is just such a beautiful piece. It's perfect for, you know, display purposes. Love this piece. This has also been displayed up on my up on my kitchen cabinets. This piece from Michaels retailed for $29.99. Michaels was really expensive this year. I'm going to put that out there. I love Michaels, but I also call it like it is. Their prices were absolutely outrageous this year. And I'm sorry, Michaels, but it is the truth. Your prices were outrageous this year. Anyways, moving right along. Ooh, I don't know if I want to talk about these next. I don't know. There's so many pieces that I need to talk about. Okay, so did I talk about all of these up here? Yes, I did. Except for that. Okay, moving right along. The next piece I want to talk about is... I guess I'll talk about this guy. So... also from Michaels, I love these next two pieces that I'm about to show you. So from that Conjuring Nightfall line, I picked up this guy. And look at this. This is absolutely stunning. This is a spider picture frame, and it's got this little, just this little kind of monochromatic colored spider on kind of like a textured cream-colored background. I love this. This is just so up my alley. I love, pieces like this because I, of course, will use it for all year round decor, which is exactly what I did. This has actually been displayed up on my kitchen cabinets this whole time. But it's just this beautiful spider. Like, look at the detail in the artwork that's on there. Like, you could even see the little hairs coming off of his legs. And then look at the sides of the frame. It's just got this beautiful dry brushed gold on it. And the back is pretty solid. It's really good. And overall, this is just a phenomenal piece. I love this piece. I also got a snake version, and the snake is actually my favorite, but I will show you that in just a second. I picked this piece up from Michaels for $29.99. All right, I'm going to set this guy down. And then... okay, also from Michaels, I picked up this guy. And look how beautiful this is. Oh my goodness, this is stunning. This was actually the piece that made me decide that I was gonna buy, or that I was gonna spend all my money at Michaels. I just was so taken by this beautiful snake print. It's just so gothic, and it's just striking. It really is, no pun intended, but it's just absolutely beautiful. I cannot get over the detail on the artwork of the snake. Same thing, same kind of picture frame, same exact size, just the beautiful imagery of the snake. I love this piece. This is a 10 out of 10 for me. I love decor like this for all year round decor. Again, I picked this piece up as part of the Conjuring Nightfall line at Michaels for $29.99. All right, moving right along. Also from Michaels as part of that Conjuring Nightfall line. And remember, I did like a whole display above my kitchen cabinets with all of these pieces. So I was looking for ways to tie, all the pieces in together. And since I got the snake, I needed a way to tie in the snake to the rest of the display. So from Michaels, I bought this guy. Look at this, you guys. It's just this cute little snake, I guess like serpent statue. I absolutely love the dark, moody vibes that this is serving. It is a glorious, beautiful statue. I love that there's two snakes, and I love how they're intertwined. I love the details of the scales going down the piece, and I love how they are coiled. It even has like a little rattle right there. So the detail of this piece is just phenomenal. I love this piece. So I picked this up so it would match the snake picture because I'm really big on trying to make sure that everything ties in together in my vignettes and my displays that I make. Anyways, I got the snake statue. I picked this piece up for $19.99. Which, honestly, this is the first price that I've seen that I felt was fair for this piece. Especially for the detail that you get. Like, look at this detail. Absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. Michaels, you knocked it out of the park with a lot of these pieces. So, picked this guy up. All right. Also from Michaels. Let me just talk about these guys really quick. I'll talk about both of these at the same time. Again, for my kitchen cabinet display that I made, I needed more filler and everything like that. So this is actually from the Hallowed Halls line at Michael's this year. I picked up these two beautiful floral pieces. They're just these beautiful Halloween, kind of moody color palettes of floral arrangements. And they're just absolutely beautiful. They're pretty tiny, but they're perfect for, my purposes. I just needed them to go up on my kitchen cabinets as some filler, and they worked wonderful for that. But look at the details on this. Like, Michaels always comes through with their floral. Their floral can be pretty expensive, I will say that. In my opinion, it is worth it if you want some good, solid statement pieces to put in your home. I wouldn't say, go and buy their floral every single year. To me, I splurge on Michael's floral like every couple of years. Anyways, pick these guys up. These are from the Hallowed Halls line at Michael's. And each of these pieces retailed for $14.99. Anyways, got those. Okay, so also from Michael's, these next pieces that I'm about to talk about, I absolutely love these pieces. These pieces are stunning. I will say the pieces that I'm about to show you, they did cause quite a stir in the Halloween community as far as I think people were pretty frustrated with them, and I'll explain why in just a little bit, but I loved these pieces. I have 3 of them, so I'm just going to show you 2 at a time. But from Michael's, I picked up... Oh, sorry. I want you to be able to see. Okay. From Michael's, I picked up these guys. And look at these, you guys. So what you are seeing is these are some faux hurricane lamps. And I'm going to set this one down because I think... There we go. So what you are seeing here is some faux hurricane lamps. I picked up 3 of them, and I absolutely love these guys. They're just these beautiful, beautiful copper dry brushed hurricane lamps. Well, they're faux hurricane lamps because they don't actually light. They're not real. This doesn't even turn or anything. But I love these guys. There was 3 different variations of them. And they come in 3 different sizes, I believe, and they were just absolutely hauntingly beautiful. This screams a Gothic Victorian aesthetic, and I was absolutely obsessed. Now, I will say there's been a lot of people that have mentioned on Facebook groups and things like that they didn't like these because for the price, they're fake hurricane lamps, and you can go to an antique store and find real ones for half the price. And that is a very valid point. I'm being very honest. These were pricey and unreasonably so, in my opinion. But even with them being faux hurricane lamps, the quality on these pieces is still very good. For example, the hurricane lamp itself comes off, and it's actually a glass piece up here. This isn't plastic, which is nice. So I'll show you, as you can see. This is actually glass, which I love. I love when stores do that. We in the Halloween community truly appreciate that because I feel like we get plastic all the time. But these are stunning. They match. This is how these big stores always get me every single year. They match the rest of the theme perfectly. And I just love the dry brushed gold, or sorry, the dry brushed copper. That is just absolutely stunning. And I love the whole aesthetic of these. So anyways, I got 3 of them. I got one of the larger one and then 2 of these smaller ones because I needed to make sure that they fit up above my kitchen cabinets. So just know there is a few different variations of these at Michael's right now. You can go get these if you want. I think, in my opinion, they're absolutely worth it. Love these guys. Just look at how beautiful those are. Love these guys. Let me show you the final one. I mean, it's you know, here's the third one. It's the same as that other little one, so you're not really seeing anything different, but love these guys. These are just so magical. Absolutely love these guys. I don't think I have the price on these anymore, so I do apologize. Just know, okay, I want to say that these were like 40 bucks a pop. I am not kidding. I think these were like 40 bucks a pop. So they are pricey and they are fake, but they do come with real glass and they match the rest of the theme or the rest of the line perfectly. So, you know, just, it's kind of up to the buyer at that point. But anyways, I'm going to put this down. Love those guys. Absolutely love those guys. So that leads me to my next piece, or pieces that I want to talk about. These 3 pieces that I'm about to show you are probably some of my favorite pieces, all year round pieces that I've picked up this year. Of course, they come out in the Halloween time, or Halloween season. But I do use these next 3 pieces as all year round decor. So from Michael's, as part of that Conjuring Nightfall line, I picked up, I'm just trying to be careful with these guys. And look at these, you guys. I actually have 3 of them. I just can't hold the 3rd one at the moment. I'll show that in a second. But look at these, you guys. These are beautiful. So what you're looking at here is some copper dry brushed bugs. They're basically bugs on a stand. What are they calling these? So we'll just call, I think basically what they're calling these is tabletop beetles. So what you're looking at here is some copper dry brushed tabletop beetles. And these are glorious. They're just these beautiful copper inspired beetles. And you can just see the beautiful copper highlights there. And I love the look of these. I love the look of these. They're just absolutely stunning. I've seen beetles like this in Halloween's past and never really had a place to display them. And then I realized, well, and I always wanted them, but I just never had a place for them. But then I realized here in this townhome, I had the perfect place. And it's right above my kitchen cabinets. And they look glorious, you guys. They look absolutely glorious. So you can even see the copper highlights on the base as well. This guy, you'll notice, his little pinchers are broken off, and that was intentional. I hate to say it, but I'm the one who broke those off on purpose. He actually is a stag beetle, I think is what he is, or maybe a rhinoceros beetle. I think he's a stag beetle is what these are called. I could be wrong, but he's, honestly, in my opinion, he's actually the coolest one out of all the beetles. He looks really, really cool when he has his full pinchers. They go way up higher than what you see there normally. But unfortunately, for my purposes, he wouldn't fit up above my cabinets with his original pinchers. So I had to break them off in a way that I still felt looked aesthetically pleasing. So that way he could sit with the other ones up above my cabinets. So as it stands right now, this is my favorite one of the 3. This guy, I actually did save the pieces that I broke off in a Ziploc bag. So when the day comes that if, when we move from this townhome, I can still display him elsewhere, and all I gotta do is just hot glue those pieces back on, and he can display anywhere I want after that. But anyways, I got these guys. These are glorious, absolutely glorious. Maybe one of my favorite pieces that I have picked up for the Halloween season so far. I have one more to show you, so let me grab that. So here's the third one. He's also the smallest. He's really cute. Really, really cute. Alex actually told me that he thinks these bugs look like they're dancing. And I can't unsee that, but I'm not mad at it, honestly. Like, 'cause who doesn't want a happy little dancing bug? Anyways, I got these guys, part of that Conjuring Nightfall line at Michael's. These are stunning. 10 out of 10. These are the kind of all-year-round decor pieces that I live for. The smallest one retailed for $19.99. The medium-sized beetle, which is this guy. Ooh, ew, these are gross. I've been displaying these on top of my kitchen cabinets, and the bottom of this one is absolutely disgusting. This one retailed for $19.99, and then let's see, this big one. Let's see what this they might all be the same. These are all the same. So even though these are pricey, I will say it is nice that they did that they kept at a uniform price across the board for each beetle. So each variation of these beetles prices for $19.99. In my opinion, I think these are worth their weight in gold. They just make such a statement, and they look beautiful anywhere you display them. They have such an elegant look to them, and they're a very versatile piece. You can do so much with these when it comes to interior design. It doesn't even have to be a spooky aesthetic. I mean, I feel like anybody can get into these. So, hope you guys like them. These are some of my favorite pieces that I've picked up this year. Alright, moving right along. Still with Michael's, I want to get through this Conjuring Nightfall line because we have been here for a hot minute. Moving right along, I hope my hands, though the bottoms of those were so disgusting. And it's not my fault. I'm going to put that out there. It's not my fault. I don't know if anyone else is like this, but when you move into a place, obviously you deep clean the whole thing when you first move in. But up on the top of kitchen cabinets, at least in my experience, they are always disgusting. Like, the tops of kitchen cabinets are always disgusting. And it's like a kind of like, I don't know what's even up there, but it's almost impossible to clean. Because believe me, I've tried to clean up there, and it just feels like it never stops being, gross up there. I don't know what it is. I hope that's not just me, but I kind of feel like there's got to be other people who've ran into that in their lives. Let me know down in the comments if when you've moved into an apartment or a home or a house of any kind, let me know if, when you first moved in, if the tops of your kitchen cabinets were also disgusting, because it's a curse that I think that I keep running into, and I cannot be the only one. And I've tried my best to clean up there. I really have, but it just feels like it's a losing battle every time. Anyways, moving right along. All right, I think we're good. So, also from Michael's, I believe this was still part of the Conjuring Nightfall line. I bought this as all year round decor, and I picked it up for my kitchen cabinets. I picked up this guy. And look at this, you guys. This is so beautiful, and I'm sorry about the glare of the ring light, but honestly, there's really nothing I can do about it when it's glass. But anyways, look at this, you guys. This is just stunning. It's just this beautiful cloche with all of these copper dry brushed skeleton keys. I am obsessed with these. And you can hear them, the quality is really good on that. I mean, you can hear them jingle. They're actually, solid keys. And the quality is just so good. Look at that. I can kind of angle it where you could see those a little bit better. But just look at how beautiful this piece is. It is just stunning, in my opinion. And I love the size of the cloche. I love the arrangement of the keys. It is just everything that I look for in an all year round decor piece. It's still, again, this is an aesthetic piece. You know, you don't have to do a Gothic Victorian aesthetic in your home to utilize this piece. This is such a versatile aesthetic piece that you can apply to so many different aesthetics. It is a very versatile piece that I feel would stand the test of time with any kind of, you know, interior design. So, love this piece. This is a 10 out of 10 for me. I picked up this cloche. I'm trying not to get my fingerprints on it. This was expensive. I picked this up for 40 bucks. So these cloches are 40 bucks a pop. Definitely this one at least I feel is worth its weight in gold. Like I said, the keys are very solid. They're heavy. The piece has some weight to it. And like I said, you can hear them jingle jangle. They even went as far as to put, I don't know if you can see this, but they put these little loops around their keys on each individual one to make sure it's not like hitting up against the glass or jingling around way too much. I think that was a nice touch. This piece is a very well thought out and nicely designed piece. So in my opinion, I think pieces like this are worth it. There's times that even at Michael's, they'll come out with something that I feel is worth its weight in gold. And this piece is no exception. Love this piece. Again, this has been displayed up above my kitchen cabinets. All right, so moving right along, still from Michael's, I picked up this guy. And look at this, you guys. Oh, I have it backwards. Look at this, you guys. This is stunning. So again, this is another one of those pieces that I just feel are worth their weight in gold. This is also from, I believe this is from that Conjuring Nightfall line. Let me check. No, I'm wrong. So I think this piece, as well as the last piece that I had, the last cloche, I think both of these are from the Hallowed Halls line at Michael's. But anyways, what you are looking at here is a beautiful cloche that has some more Edgar Allan Poe inspired literature inside. And I love the details of this piece. Like, look at the raven, look at the writing, look at the beautiful scroll, and just all of the detail that went into this. I love the spiders that are crawling everywhere. They're not just like thrown in there. They're very strategically placed. It just all comes together very nicely and aesthetically pleasing in this piece. I love this piece. And look at how even the back scroll there, it has like a little bit of a wave to it, like how a real scroll actually would. I saw this piece and one of Michael's teaser releases where it was like a leak or something. This piece got leaked with a photo, and or a photo of this piece got leaked, and I knew, excuse me, I knew that as soon as I saw this piece that I was gonna buy it, just because it's just such a great all year round decor piece, and it's stunning and it's hauntingly beautiful. I'm so sorry for the glare. I just love everything about this piece. I wish that the glare wasn't so bad, so you can really, appreciate it for how pretty it truly is. I think out of the two cloches, this is my favorite one. They had a third cloche even, and I just think this one blew all of the other ones out of the water. It's an absolutely phenomenal piece. It just, I don't have enough nice things to say about it. It fits such a spooky, gothic, Victorian vibe. And it doesn't scream Halloween either. It's just very Edgar Allan Poe. And I am here for it. I'm absolutely here for it. You can pick this piece up for, again, $40. So definitely worth it, in my opinion. I think I see a lot of cloche pieces come out every single year, and none have really grabbed me the way that this one has. Again, I mean, this piece is pretty versatile. You could apply this in so many different settings. It doesn't always have to be Halloween. This piece it definitely looks aesthetically pleasing pretty much anywhere you decide to display it. Anyways, got this guy. I really wish you could see it without the glare because this video does not do this piece justice. But anyways, I picked that guy up. Also from Michaels. This is also from that line. Oh, actually, this is from the Hallowed Halls line. So I'm sorry. This is a different line. But from Michaels, I picked up this guy. And look at this, you guys. So what you are seeing here is this beautiful tin crow. So this is a black tin crow. And it is glorious, you guys. It's very much, once again, a Edgar Allan Poe themed piece. And I just love this piece, you guys. They had like 3 of these displayed at my local Michaels store, and I was absolutely obsessed. Like, look at the detail on this. Like, look at all of the individual tin feathers that were placed on this. Like, these are individual tin feathers that were melted together onto this piece. And I think that kind of quality speaks for itself. I don't know how hard it is to make a tin piece like this, but it definitely is very aesthetically pleasing. It's got a good heavy weight to it, and it's just a stunning piece. Like, look at the face. Look at how kind of more like it has a very dark, moody face, and I love how kind of chaotic the feathers get on the neck and around the beak. It's just a stunning piece, and you can see his beak there, and I just love everything about this piece. Even, I don't think I showed the feet. Even the feet, you know, have a lot of detail going on with them. This is a glorious piece. I actually have another tin raven that's in my kitchen. It's on my kitchen bar that I have. And that raven was actually from Cracker Barrel a few years ago. And it lights up and it's absolutely magical. But I figured this piece would match perfectly in the kitchen along with that other raven. And these 2 pieces really kind of solidified that. I'm sure you guessed it. I went for an Edgar Allan Poe themed kitchen, and that is my all year round theme in my kitchen. So when the house tour video comes out eventually, I will show my Edgar Allan Poe themed kitchen, and I'm really hoping you guys like it. But anyways, I picked this piece up. Love this guy. This again is a 10 out of 10 for me. I picked this guy up for... He was very pricey. This is 80 bucks. So this guy was 80 bucks a pop. Again, there are going to be pieces that you run into, even at big box stores, that, you know, the quality is there. You know what I mean? You pay for the quality of the piece. And in my opinion, this piece has all of the quality, and it's absolutely there. So, and I think it was worth it, personally. There was also if the crow is not, your speed, there was also a tin cat. It was like a tin black cat, and it was really hauntingly beautiful too. I just, I didn't feel that it went with everything, with the rest of the theme that I was trying to go for in my kitchen, so I passed on the cat, unfortunately. But anyways, got that guy. All right, are we? Okay, so that brings me to my, well, it's not going to be my final decor pieces from Michaels. After these pieces, I'll have one more piece from Michaels that I'll save for the end. But that brings me to my last 3 pieces for this segment from Michaels. From Michaels, and this was from their Vintage Spirits line, which the Vintage Spirits line, I don't know if you guys have seen it. I'm assuming you have. That is one of their best lines that they have come out with in a long time. I am here for lines like that. It was an amazing line this year. So Michaels knocked it out of the park with their Vintage Spirits line this year. But without further ado, from Michaels, I picked up these guys. And look at these, you guys. What you're seeing here is just these beautiful vintage-inspired Halloween characters. And I've seen Michaels do characters like this before. They had a phenomenal vintage line back in 2018, I think. It was either 2018 or 2019, one of those years. They had a phenomenal vintage line, and they had little Halloween characters just like these. I live for this kind of decor. I love the detail here. It even has some, I think this is called crepe paper. I'm not sure though. It's actual paper. It's actual paper. And I think it's called crepe paper. Correct me if I'm wrong. But it's got this beautiful crepe paper. I don't know if that one, just now noticing. Oh, it's fine. This guy is missing some of it in the back, but that's okay. It's at least in the back, so you would never know. But anyways, it's got this beautiful crepe paper around the neck. It's just absolutely hauntingly beautiful. I love the details of the clothing. I love that each character holds its own little character, like the Pumpkin Man holds his little ghosty on a staff. And I love that our kitty boy here holds a jack-o'-lantern trick-or-treat pail, or trick-or-treat bucket. I love vintage characters like this. These kind of decor pieces will forever take all of my money, and I have no shame about it. So there are 3 of these characters. There's these 2, and then I'll set these guys down. I got this guy, this little skeleton man here. And I love him. He is so cute. I love that he holds his little black cat on a staff. And I just love his green eyes. And this screams vintage Halloween. And that is always going to be an aesthetic that I live for. Love this guy. You typically see the 3 main classic characters, which is a vintage cat, a vintage pumpkin, and a vintage skeleton. That's usually going to be the most classic vintage characters that you're going to see out there. But anyways, got these guys. I forgot to mention these. These each retailed for $19.99 a piece. Okay, so this next piece that I want to talk about is from this online store. I think they're an online store. I don't know if they have like a physical location. But this next piece is really fun. It's from this store called the Blackened Teeth, I believe. And I bought it at a little store that I frequent all the time by the name of Ritual Craft. And this piece I actually got for an all-year-round decor piece. It's actually going to go in my curio cabinet just behind me. So, without further ado, the next piece that I picked up for this Halloween season is this guy. And look at this, you guys. So what you are looking at here is it's a skeleton hand jewelry stand. This is absolutely glorious. I don't know if the ring light is focusing on this, or the camera is focusing on this. It's just this beautiful skeleton hand, and it is a articulated skeleton hand. It is fake, of course. It's just a realistic looking medical skeleton hand. I love this piece. Like, because who doesn't want just a random skeleton hand on a plaque? I can't imagine a life where I wouldn't want that. But anyways, I love this piece. This is from that little store called the Blackened Teeth, and it is just glorious. I know that the ring light is making it look like platinum white right now, but it is a glorious piece. It is very realistic looking, and again, you can use this as a jewelry stand. That is what it's intended for. It's very gothic, it's very Victorian. It is all the things that we love on this channel. I am going to use this as just for decorating purposes. Again, I bought this piece to go in my curio cabinet just behind me. Maybe one day we can use it as a part of a vignette in a Halloween display. There's so many things you could do with this. The possibilities are endless. So I picked up this guy. I did pick this piece up for $60. Definitely worth it, in my opinion, if you're looking for a realistic looking skeleton hand. I don't know if the ring light is, or sorry, if the camera is focusing on that. It's trying to. Okay, anyways, got that. Let's go ahead and set this down. Okay, so moving right along, the next piece that I want to talk about, let's see. Sorry that I keep doing this. I want to make sure I'm not forgetting anything. All right, so the next couple of pieces I want to talk about are actually from this artist slash content creator by the name of Christopher Heidemann. I think that's how you pronounce his last name. It's Christopher Heidemann. He has a lovely YouTube channel where he does a lot of home decorating, and he really comes through with spooky home decor videos. He does a lot of decor hauls. He does a lot of decorating videos, and he even has a website where he sells some vintage finds as well, vintage Halloween finds, as well as some handmade items as well. And every year he comes through with these beautiful designs. These next pieces that I'm going to show you are no exception. They are beautiful. Let me grab these really quick. Okay. So the next items that I want to show you are from Christopher Heidemann's online shop. I got 3 of these pieces here, and they are absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And I picked these pieces up with the intent to use them in a vignette that I'm going to create for this Halloween season. I actually envisioned these pieces in the display ever since I had the idea. So without further ado, I picked up these guys. And what you're looking at here is these are 3 vintage-inspired Halloween noisemakers. And they actually work. They're very, very, very cute. Christopher Heidemann actually made these, which is just so impressive. He did a phenomenal job. Like, look at the detail here. These are absolutely stunning. I love all of the attention to detail. These have such a classic vintage Halloween feel to them. He really knocked it out of the park with these. And I love like the golden leaves that are included on each one. You can even see the individual brush strokes of, the highlights that he created on this piece. I love these pieces. I think my favorite one is the owl. I love the owl. But this is just absolutely on another level. Anyways, I picked up these pieces because they are going to go in they're going to be part of my coffee table display this year. So I'm doing a brand new coffee table display that I'm so excited about this year. It's going to be really cool. And these are going to be part of that display. So I hope you liked them. If you did, definitely check out his website. I believe it's just ChristopherHeidemann.com, I think. His shop's name is, I think it's Clock and Quill. Clock and Quill is the name of his shop. But anyways, got these guys. Absolutely adore these pieces. 10 out of 10 would recommend. All right. Moving right along. Also from Christopher Heidemann's website, I picked up these guys. And look at these, you guys. These are so adorable. And hold on, I gotta grab the other one. I don't think that was how I'm supposed to hold this one. Anyways, look at these, you guys. These are absolutely adorable. So what you're looking at here is some handmade, vintage-inspired Halloween buckets. These are both made by Christopher Heidemann. You know, he handpicked and then crafted these pieces together. I love these pieces. Like, look at the little vintage pumpkin and all of the beautiful crepe paper that is going around. He even put these really pretty brush strokes and, border designs along the wooden base here. And I love the cat bucket as well. Like, there's even a piece of like golden garland that runs through that. These are beautiful, like the Halloween pieces. I mean, they scream the holiday, and they're just a great way to add some, festive pieces to your decor. I love everything about these. These actually come with a few vintage picks that go inside each of the buckets, and they take these pieces to another level. If you go to his website, you can still see the photos of these pieces on his website, and you could see the pics in these, and they're just hauntingly beautiful. They're wrapped up in some tissue paper right now, and I didn't feel like taking them out of that, so I just left it as is for the video, but I promise you, when they have the pics in each of these are just on another level. I will say, it is really cool as well because you can add a battery-operated tea light to each of these, as they have vellum and each of the eye sockets and the mouths. So these will glow hauntingly beautiful when they're all lit up. But anyways, I picked up these guys. I unfortunately don't remember what I paid for these. If you want to know, or if you're interested in more items like this, definitely check out his website. But anyways, moving right along. The next piece that I want to talk about is a really fun piece that I picked up from At Home. I usually go there every single year just because At Home goes crazy for Halloween, and I'm here for it. It's honestly a really cool experience every single year, and I usually always find something that I like. This year was no exception. From At Home, I picked up this guy. And look at this, you guys. I'm sorry that he's kind of out of the frame, but what you're looking at here is a beautiful, spooky blow mold. This is a Halloween blow mold. You can pick this guy up at Home, and I believe he's sold at Spirit Halloween as well. But I love this guy. He has such a classic vintage Halloween look to him. I've had my eye on this guy for a few years now, but every time I've gone to go purchase him, he has been sold out. So this was the first year I was able to snag him, but look at how beautiful he is. It's just this black cat sitting on a jack-o'-lantern, and when he lights up, both the jack-o'-lantern and the cat's eyes light up, and it is just hauntingly beautiful. I picked up this piece with the intention to place him out on our porch. I finally live in a house, so I can decorate a porch now. It's a tiny porch, but it's still a porch nonetheless. But anyways, love this guy. This is something that I've wanted for like a few years now. And I hope you like him too. He is very cute. All right, moving right on. Oh. Nope, I'm sorry, you guys. There's no price tag on this. Otherwise, I would have told you what I bought him for. All right. So, moving right along. But from Grandin Road this year, I picked up this guy. And what you are looking at here is a mummy. Just a wrapped mummy. And it's a life-size statue, actually. So this piece stands, I think, about 5 feet tall, and it is glorious. So I love these wrapped mummies that you see every single year. You see them at different retailers here and there, but they always scream such a classic Halloween aesthetic. And to me, they look very, very classy. I'm serious. I don't know how to explain it. Anytime I've seen somebody decorate with these, I'm like, I'm like, that person has class. At least to me. But for something about them, they have a very classy look to them. And, you know, when you decorate with them in your home, it just elevates any space. But anyways, I got this guy. He is just a mummy. He is life-size. I love that they made it look like he has a skull underneath his wrappings. It's just, to me, it's just a phenomenal piece. Like I said, this is a life-size piece. So his torso is back here. I don't think I'll be able to fit him in frame. So here is the torso. As you can see, he's just he even has his own little stand. And he is just phenomenal. I absolutely love him. I wish I could fit him into the frame, but that is him. Got him from Grandin Road this year. Quite a while ago, actually. Funny enough, you know, I don't even remember when that was, but I got him quite a while ago. I picked that piece up for quite a bit of money. I want to say he was like retailing in like the $200 range, if I remember correctly. Grandin Road can be pretty pricey at times, so just keep that in mind whenever you're shopping from them. But the quality of their pieces is always like on another level. So anyways, got that piece. All right, moving right along. I just have to vent really quick, you guys. I am like dying. It is so hot in our house right now. As I mentioned at the beginning of this video, our AC is out and maintenance informed us that they will not be able to come out until tomorrow to fix it. So we are literally dying of a heat stroke as we speak. But that's not going to stop us from doing this decor haul. All right, moving right along. The next piece that I want to talk about is actually a piece that I'm very excited about. I have wanted this piece for a very long time, and I just was finally able to make it happen. And it's just crazy how life works sometimes. Because this piece, I literally found this piece back in 2020. So 6 years ago. I was a lot younger then, and, I didn't have a lot of money back then, and I couldn't justify buying this piece. I remember I saw it online, and I wanted it really bad, but I was like, I can't get it right now. And then 6 years went by before I stumbled upon it again, and of course, when I found it again, I had to get it. So, this next piece is a piece by an artist by the name of Grandin, and she makes such beautiful Halloween decor pieces every single year, and this piece is no exception. So without further ado, I got this gal. And look at this, you guys. So what you are seeing here is a Grandin original witch, and it is just glorious. I live for decor like this. It's just this witch on a stand, and she holds a classic vintage looking Halloween bucket, and she's dressed in this very hauntingly beautiful attire. I absolutely love this piece. It just screams the season. Like, look at this. Look at the pumpkin. Everything about this piece is just magical. Let me turn the pumpkin a little bit because I want you to be able to see it. But everything about this piece is just magical. Again, she just screams the season. I'm sorry if it's hard. It's kind of hard for me to get her in the frame. But as you can see, she's just glorious. She's got these, like, beautiful, beautiful designs in her hat. I don't know if you can see that, but it's got like a turquoise feather. It's got some beautiful fur on the hat. The attention to detail on this piece is like on another level. And I just love the look of these Grandin witches. They have such a whimsical look to them, it gets me every time, every single time. And it's such a classic Halloween vibe. You know, this is like as classic Halloween as you could possibly get. I just love it. I love everything about it. And I cannot wait to display this piece this year. It's definitely one of my favorites. And then I forgot to mention the you know, spooky looking skeletons that are right here with the pile of bones that are next to them. They actually encompass the tree, which is interesting enough. Like the tree goes through the skeletons, which is just such a nice touch. I don't have enough nice things to say about this piece. This is one of those like heirloom pieces that, like, you know, I will pass down to my children if I ever have them. It's just that good of a piece, you guys. It's just very special, and it reminds me of, you know, all of the nostalgia of, you know, my childhood and everything. It's just, this would have been a piece growing up that I would have been absolutely obsessed with. I hope you guys like her. The final thing I want to mention that she does is she actually, let me see if I can do it. Sorry, ma'am. And look at that, you guys. The tree, the spooky tree that she stands next to lights up this hauntingly beautiful orange color. I was pleasantly surprised with that, by the way, when I lit the tree up for the first time. I was not expecting it to be this beautiful Halloween orange. The ring light does kind of drown out a lot of the light coming from the tree. So just know, like, in person, this is just stunning. The lights are much brighter in person, and they're a beautiful classic orange. Perfect for Halloween. Love this piece. Absolutely love this piece. This is by far one of my favorite pieces that I've picked up for the entire year. I cannot wait to decorate with this piece. She's actually going to go on my kitchen bar. She's going to look phenomenal. See how cute she is. Anyways, got this gal. I love her. I absolutely love her. And I hope you like her too. All right, let me just switch off the... Oh, and look, you guys, the skeleton even holds a little pumpkin. I didn't realize that before. That is adorable. Oh, I love that. I absolutely love that. Anyways, got this gal. I absolutely love her. Cannot wait to decorate with her. She's just stunning. Anyways, moving right along, let me figure out how to turn off this battery pack. All right, I will be right back. I'm just gonna go set her down. Okay, so it is another day. We had to stop filming last night because it just got so late at night, and I just was not feeling good with the AC being out. Surprise, surprise, the AC is still out today, so we love that for us. But we are going to get through this decor haul because it is a really good one, and I've been looking forward to this for so long. So I'm going to make sure that we get through this together. So the next piece that I want to talk about is my final piece from Michaels, actually. So let me grab it. Okay, so what you are looking at here is this is the viral vintage gumball machine that I picked up from Michaels this year. So I'm sure some of you may recognize this. This was all over in early, I want to say June. It was June when we started seeing leaks of this guy. Look at this. I absolutely adore this piece. So this is the viral vintage Spirits gumball machine that Michaels released for the 2026 season, and I am absolutely obsessed. This guy was #1 on my bucket list so far this year, and I'm so happy I was able to snag him. He is just glorious. I love everything about this piece. This is one of those conversational pieces that I just feel will stand the test of time. This is a working gumball machine, and it is vintage inspired. I love the pinstriping on here, the black and orange pinstriping. The attention to detail on this piece is just on another level. I just honestly don't have enough nice things to say about this piece. I think I really wanted to show you. It's kind of hard to do, but as you can see, his gumball machine actually, or the dial on the gumball machine actually works. And I am just so here for it. This is truly one of the most original, unique pieces that I have seen in a long time. And as soon as I saw the leaked photos of this piece, I knew that I had to add him to my collection. I live for a good vintage piece. And this one is no exception. He is just absolutely phenomenal. I don't remember the price of this guy. I don't have it on I don't have the tag on him anymore. But I will include the price somewhere here. But if you are looking to snag this guy, I think they brought him online finally. I don't know if he's still in stock, but I know for a while he was a hot ticket item. So I would say if you do want this piece, I would go now, just because it is, I don't know how long he's going to be in stock for. But anyways, got this piece. Oh, and I also wanted to show you, he is made out of tin and the dome part is plastic. You could see it's just a tin. And then to fill this piece, you just open it up. I'm trying to be so careful. You just open it up like so. And then you could fill him with whatever vintage or, whatever Halloween goodies you desire. I actually have a really exciting idea for this piece. I know a lot of people are, doing gumballs, like black and orange gumballs that they're gonna fill the piece with. But as soon as I saw him, I had the idea of filling him with vintage candy corn. And I am so excited about that. I'm going to try to find some old school looking authentic candy corn, and I'm gonna fill him with that instead. But anyways, love this piece. This is a 10 out of 10. Would recommend. Run, don't walk. This piece is a good one. But I hope you guys like him. I'm gonna set him down. Okay, so I got that guy. Then something really exciting actually happened in real time today. I was getting ready to film the last parts of this video, and while we've been waiting for the maintenance team and the AC vendor to show up, I heard a knock on the door, and I went and answered it. And unfortunately, it wasn't, the maintenance team or the AC vendor, but it was something really fun. So I heard a knock on the door, and it's just so funny. While, filming this video, I actually received 2 new packages in the mail. And these were Halloween pieces that I had ordered about a week ago that I've been waiting on. And interestingly enough, they showed up while filming this decor haul. So I figured I might as well talk about them in this decor haul. And I wanted to unbox them with you all, because how often does that get to happen? I'm going to be able to film my initial reaction to these pieces in real time. And I just feel like that doesn't happen very often in life. So I figured I would, document that with you all. But anyways, I ordered some fun pieces. I'm going to open this bigger one first. At least I think. I don't know. Let's see. And I'm not even going to say what they are, because I just kind of want it to be a surprise. I have an idea of what these are. It is so hot in here, you guys. It is so hot. It is like still 82 or 83 degrees in here. I'm really looking forward to having AC again. Okay. Okay, so got this. Let me close my, whoa. Close my scissors here. Okay. All right. And this is what I'm seeing so far. Okay, so let me... I'm so excited! Okay, I figured this is what this was. What is that? Oh. Is there something wrapped up in that? I guess not. Alright, I guess I'm just going to put this back here. Oh, this has a bunch of packing peanuts in it. And as happy and thankful as I am that they put those in there to keep things safe, sometimes they're very obnoxious to deal with. Okay. I'm such an old man. I'm such an old man sometimes. I hear myself and I'm like, who is that person? I'm literally over here like, oh, they put packing peanuts in here. I just don't like packing peanuts. Like, I am such an old man. Okay, anyways, I'm so excited. I have been so excited this, oh my god, the packing peanuts went everywhere. They went everywhere. Okay, anyways, I'll give you a little hint. Okay, let's take this off. Oh my gosh, I love this. I love this so much. This is exactly what I was hoping for. It actually exceeds my expectations. So, all right, let me put this box down so I can show you all what I'm looking at here. Oh, this is cute. I'm really happy. Woo! I'm really happy that I got this. Okay. I was shopping on eBay for Halloween, of course, and I stumbled upon this piece. Look at this, you guys. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness, look how adorable. This is one of those primitive pumpkins. I think it's about like 32 inches long, but it's just a spooky primitive pumpkin with a paper mache face, and it's got like a little hole on the back for you to put a clip light, or maybe if you're talented enough, you can get like a little tea light in there. But look at this, you guys. This is such an adorable primitive pumpkin with her primitive cat. She's got a black Halloween cat. And oh my gosh, I love the dress. The dress has some really cute designs on it. I love I want to call this like a checkered pattern. I love that, and I love the bats and the stars. This is so cute. Look at this. Look at this. And she's even got, I didn't notice this when I first bought her, but she's even got a little frilled collar at the top here. Oh my gosh, she is so cute. She is so cute. She exceeds my expectations. I did not expect her to be this cute. I love the look of this. I especially love the cat. Like, look at the cat. This is so cute. And look at the cat's tail. Oh my goodness. And look, she's got her little boots and her little witchy looking socks. She's even got little pants. I didn't notice that. So she's got pants underneath her dress. Or maybe those are bloomers. Who knows? But look at this. Look at this, you guys. I love her green hands that she has. And just, I think she's adorable. I know these aren't for everybody. My boyfriend included. He does not like this style of Halloween And I'm not gonna lie, there is a small part of me that whenever I find a piece that I'm like, oh, that's gonna that's gonna creep Alex out. There's just, I don't know what it is. I have to get it. I have to get it. It only brings me a little bit of joy. I'm not gonna lie, just because it's so funny. It's so funny. I promise. I'm not, you know, I'm not a sadist. I promise. But anyways, look at this gal. She is adorable. She exceeded all my expectations, and she was pretty cheap. I think I got her for like $36. I'm not even kidding. So she was really cheap. You know, I did not think she was going to get here this fast, but here she is in all of her glory. It's just a stuffed shelf sitter primitive pumpkin, and I love her. I cannot wait to put clip light. I think I'm going to use a clip light, and it'll make it where her eyes light up, and she is going to be glorious. Love her. Absolutely love her. I'm really thrilled with this piece. And I hope you guys like her too. She's really cute. All right, where am I going to put her? I don't need any more of these like shelf sitter dolls. I have enough of these at this point. Oh, girly, I don't know where I'm going to put you. Okay, let's see. Maybe right here. So, moving right along. Here is the next surprise. I am so excited. I know what this piece is. I wish that I could be more. I wish that I didn't know, but because it's just fun to be surprised. But I'm still very excited to see this piece for the first time because it is a gorgeous piece. And I'm really excited to share it with you all. Okay. Oh, I think the maintenance team just got here. And we're back. So that was actually, funny enough, that was not the maintenance men or the AC vendor. I cannot write this stuff. That was actually a door-to-door salesman. And I was telling Alex, I was like, what are the odds of that happening? No one ever rings our doorbell. Like, literally nobody ever rings our doorbell. And on the day that we're waiting for a really important follow-up from the maintenance man and the AC vendor, some random salesman rings our doorbell. And I had to decline what he was selling because I was like, I'm so sorry, it is like 83 degrees in here. You know, we kind of got bigger fish to fry right now. We're trying to get our AC fixed. And he was like, oh, I'm so sorry. And I was like, no, you're fine. I was like, it's just really hot in here. Anyways, let's look at this next piece. I don't remember where I was. Oh, so I'm really excited about this piece. What I can tell you so far, because I don't want to ruin the surprise, there's this artist that I absolutely love and that I buy from very frequently by the name of Bethany Lowe. And she makes absolutely gorgeous Halloween pieces. They're always a very vintage aesthetic, and that's what I live for. They're very vintage inspired, and this piece is no exception. So, just to give you a little sneak peek of what this is. All right, let's see. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Okay, so there's no packing peanuts so far, so that's a good sign. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm so excited. Okay. So here's what I'm looking at right now. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. All right, let's put this over here. Whoever packaged this did a phenomenal job. Well, I almost dropped it. All right, so, oh my gosh, how cute. How stinking cute. All right, so what you are looking at here is this is my newest Bethany Lowe piece that I picked up for this season. This is glorious. And surprise, it's another cat sitting on a jack-o'-lantern. But I love this. I absolutely love this. Look at this, you guys. So this is a vintage-inspired Bethany Lowe piece. I don't remember the name of this piece. But I've been eyeing this piece for quite some time. I saw it quite a while ago. And I knew I wanted it, but it was sold out everywhere. And then I randomly happened upon this on eBay. And the good news is this was a brand new piece. In the description they said it had never been displayed and it was still in its original packaging. I absolutely love this piece. I will say I was expecting it to be a little bit bigger than this, but that's okay. Where I'm planning on putting it, it'll look phenomenal. I just don't have enough nice things to say about this piece. This piece is flocked, so it's got like some flocking going around it. It's got a bushy, fluffy tail, which I'm suspicious that maybe this is posable. I don't want to try to do that right now. But look at this adorable black Halloween kitty sitting on a jack-o'-lantern. It's just absolutely amazing. Like I said, I could go on and on and on and on about this piece. Look at the detail of like the hat, and then I love the ribbon going around. Jack-o'-lantern has such a unique vintage style. I love the surprised face. I've said this in videos past, I think the surprised jack-o'-lantern faces are some of my favorite vintage faces. I love that in a piece. But this is just phenomenal. This exceeds all my expectations. I do wish it was a little bit bigger, but that's okay. And it's hollow on the bottom, so that way you can place a battery-operated tea light in there, which is what the seller provided me with. You could just place that in there, and it'll glow a hauntingly beautiful jack-o'-lantern glow. This piece was pricey, I'm gonna be very honest. I know that this piece was it was over $200, and I think that's what this piece retails for. I don't remember the exact price, but I will include that somewhere here. But anyways, guys, that is going to do it for this first Halloween decor haul of the 2026 season. I hope you guys liked this. I have had an absolute blast bringing all these pieces to you, even though it is 1,083 degrees in my home right now. I have still had an absolute blast just nerding out about Halloween with you, and I'm so excited for spooky season this year. I promise this is going to be one of my biggest seasons yet. I have huge plans for Halloween 2026, so please make sure you stick around. Please make sure, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, because you're not going to want to miss out on a thing this year, I promise. Since I didn't get to decorate for Halloween back in 2025 due to some personal reasons, I am going all out this year. Like, I'm making up for lost time, and I have so many new spaces planned. My decorating videos are going to be bigger than they've ever been before, and I promise you, you are not going to be disappointed. So, as I mentioned, if you have not subscribed to the channel, definitely make sure that you hit that subscribe button, because you're not going to want to miss out on anything, I promise. But without further ado, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for joining me. And please, please, please be sure to leave a comment down in our comment section, and be sure to give this video a thumbs up. And as always, please stay safe and happy Halloween.